be today with Evgeny, the founder of Fluence. Thank you so much for being here at the Input booth. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah? Can you please say a couple of words about Fluence?
So it's a decentralized compute platform. You can think of it as an Uber for compute or Airbnb for compute. So we aggregating compute resources from many data centers across the globe and offering cloud services on top of it. And our main product is virtual servers, which is based on CPU compute. And this can be used as a normal cloud use cases, backends, databases, data processing, and so on, like blockchain nodes. And we're expanding the offering with new products like GPUs and more.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's dive right in. Fluence is now stepping into GPUs after strong traction with CPUs. What were the turning points that made you decide now was the right moment to expand into GPU compute?
Well, turning point is AI, right? AI is everywhere and is growing very fast. And even our existing customers asking for how they run AI workloads on Fluence. And for this, we need GPUs. That's why it's just an organic expansion of products, especially in blockchain nodes use cases. Some of new blockchain protocols, their nodes require having GPU, and people want to run these nodes on Fluence, so that's why we need GPUs to support this.
I understand. Who are the customers of Fluence?
Right now it's mainly
Cool.
blockchain people who run blockchain nodes. There are several types of customers like validators, node operators, node as a service platforms. So companies who run nodes massively for the end users. So they run like hundreds or thousands of nodes. They need quite a lot of hardware, compute capacity. So they rent it from us and use it to deploy nodes for their end users.
Okay. You're positioning Fluence as up to 85% cheaper than centralized clouds. Beyond cost, what's the biggest story here? What do you want AI builders to feel when choosing Fluence over hyperscalers?
Yeah, so in case of GPU, there's an interesting thing about GPU market is that there's when you want to train your model or run some inference, you may need some, or like if you want to run specific model, there is a maximum cost efficiency in certain type of hardware setups. So you need a certain machine containing a certain model of GPU. You need another machine that serves as a storage, as like a network disk for GPU machine, and you need them in the same data center. And sometimes it's hard, even on this market is big and many projects have GPUs. It's hard to find the right setup for your use case. So what we do is we aggregate a lot of data centers with GPUs and also Web3 protocols that also aggregate GPUs on their side. So we sort of aggregator of aggregators at some point, which allows you to discover very different and unique GPU setups that you may need, and like also at the best price.
Yeah.
And so for CPU, it's actually simpler because like CPU hardware is more or less similar, and then like more or less universal. And then our cost efficiency just comes from we are not taking huge margins. We are just, providers offer hardware at very thin margin. Fluence protocol as a DAO don't take any margin at all for now. So that makes the price much cheaper than hyperscalers.
Okay, and is there a minimum in terms of the supplier size? Can anyone participate in contributing GPU, CPU?
Well, right now it's in this sense permission because we only allow providers who have proper data center setup. Okay. So they really rent in the racks and data centers. They own servers. They put servers in it because we want reliability. We want good latency. We want like this uptime for the system, which we provide to customers because customers actually care about it. If they consider us versus hyperscalers, we should provide similar SLA uptime and customer service.
Absolutely. Fluence already supports some of the world's largest blockchain infrastructure providers. How do you see the launch of GPUs bridging your Web3 foundation with the fast-growing AI space?
I think we already covered it, right? It's all the same. It's about we are allowing new Web3 protocols to use our infra, leveraging GPUs. We bring this wide variety of choice of GPUs to AI users who need to deploy with maximum cost efficiency, and I think that helps a lot. Think of GPU market as a airline ticket market. Like you have all of these search engines on top of ticket agencies, on top of airlines, and GPU owners you can think of them as airlines. Right. Then there is some aggregation. Then there are search engines. So we are trying to build search engines for GPUs in this sense.
I see. And finally, looking ahead to your Vision 2026, what does success look like? How will we know Fluence has truly become the go-to marketplace for enterprise-grade decentralized GPU companies?
If you're successful, you will see it on the charts. We have network revenue and network like a staking and all this like charts all published on our website. It's all transparent. It's all real time. So you will see if you have traction. We're gonna expand the products further. Like we add in block storage. We will be adding managed Kubernetes, load balancers, like all the minimal set of cloud offering that is required by customers. We also add in new use cases for the token. Right now we can use token for staking to secure compute. We are working on stablecoin concept, which is collateralized by FLT, which also will be used as a payment method on the network, which should create additional demand for FLT. We also have the direction of RWAs to tokenize certain hardware classes where people would be able to bet on certain type of hardware that, to earn a share of it, share of revenue. Because you can think, okay, H100 is going to earn more revenue than H200s, and then you sort of get a share of H100 revenue. So this kind of stuff are coming next year. A lot of actually things both on token and cloud side.
Really exciting. Well, thank you so much, Evgeny. It was great to hear more about Fluence, and enjoy the rest of Token.
Thank
you have your own event tomorrow, right?
Yes,
Deep in Day.
Yeah, Deep in Day is tomorrow.
Yeah, and you have it all around the world, I believe. So
yeah, we did more than 10 of them already, and we keep doing them in all the main locations.
So the next one is going to be in Buenos Aires. Stay tuned.